everyone, it's Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another Infinity Nikki guide, and it's for all the gifty locations in Danqing season. Sorry this has taken me a while to get to. The other day when I was playing, I had non-stop stuttering. It was disconnecting me like constantly. I don't know if anyone else has been having connectivity issues in Infinity Nikki, but I was having them and it was stressful, but it seems to be working today. I managed to get through my dailies fine and nothing kind of disconnected. So we're going to try filming this again. So let's basically find the gifties for Danqing season. So our first gifty will be for Emerald Pond Slumber. Now for this, we do have 8 different gifties to collect. Once we've collected them all, we do get 80 diamonds at the end. But for each individual gifty we find, we're going to get 30 diamonds as well. So let's head to the Emerald Pond Slumber location. Now the first location, if I pull up on the map, is just outside the main town of Inkville. So if you come to the Inkville Market Warp Spire and then just head across to the side from it, you will see this pond. Obviously I've got to get that up there. But there is this pond with this tree here. There is a fishing spot, but over here on the back stone is the first gifty location.
Let's head back.
Now our next gifty is for Drifting in the Wind, and this is over at the stage location. So this is quite an easy one to find, to be fair. So we are at the stage location. If I show you on the map, you can see where I am here. So you can follow the path up from the Inkville Market, so where the first location was, or you can use the Wanderbloom Grove fast travel point and come up from that side as well. But what you want to do is when you're here at the stage, you want to come around towards the back side of the stage, and then you can interact with the gifty to find your next one. Now our next gifty is the drinking tea one, and this one is over by the bamboo forest, and there is a little platform where I guess you could relax and drink tea, and that's where we are going to head. So if I come into the map here, you can see I'm over at this dark patch here. I did use the fields by Inkville. I walked past the house, kept walking straight, and you will come to this little platform here. It's quite noticeable and things like that, so it's not too hard to miss. There is a enemy there as well. But yeah, if you investigate here, you can get your next gifty. Now our next gifty is going to be the Pavilion Painting one, and this is over by the Lung Pagoda. So again, not too difficult to find and locate. So here we are on the map. We are by the Lung Pagoda. If you come around the right side of the pagoda from the fast travel point, what you will do is you will come down this rocky set here, and you can interact with the gifty here to get your next one. So not too difficult to find again. Now our next gifty is going to be the Flower Grove Shadows one, so let's head over there now. Now this one is a bit more trickier to find. Where you want to head is the Wanderbloom Grove, and you can see I'm up here just by this rocky wall structure area. So you could walk across this pathway over the water and then turn immediately right, and then you can find it. It's quite tricky because it's just on a rock. And I mean, the trees and everything are good identifiers, but sometimes finding these ones kind of a bit more out in the open can be a little bit trickier. But yeah, if you come up to the rock here, you will find your next gifty to claim for your diamonds. Now, our next gifty location will be quite an easy one to spot if you have played through the quest and come across the 5 in a row location. So obviously this one is where you play 5 in a row. If you're having trouble finding this location, I recommend traveling to the Lung Peak Summit fast travel point. Once you've unlocked this, just head down this stone staircase, follow it around. You have to come a little bit further down. Keep going until you find this wooden platform, and you can like follow it down sort of gracefully down the little wooden bits. But I just shortcut down to here, and this takes you to the 5 in a row location. Now, when it comes to finding the gifty, it is on the wall over here. So it's just to the side of the 5 in a row. Let me show you where it is on the map, just so that you're aware and can easily locate it. Like I said, if you've accessed the 5 in a row, you will have this, so you can use that to track. Or if you've gone up to the summit, just go up to the summit and follow it down. It's not too complicated to get to once you know where you're going, but the kind of getting there in the first place, if you don't remember, can be a bit tricky. But it is on the wall here, so you can investigate, and then that will be your next gifty obtained. Now, the next 2 gifties are quite unique. So we have Gifty Chivalry and Gifty Angler. Now, these are unique because they are in the Ink realm, so you need to have progressed far enough in the story to access the Ink realm. And then once you've accessed the Ink realm, you can then get these gifties. So yeah, they aren't in the main kind of world. You have to go into the Ink world. Now, in order to access the Ink world, you just need to travel to any of the Ink realm scrolls. So these will be dotted around on your map, and you can just teleport to them as well. So it is quite helpful, you know, it makes it a bit easier depending on where you want to be. That's how you access the Ink world, in case you were curious. Now, for this, I'm going to travel to the Ink Realm scroll at the Lung Watch Pavilion. It's just the easiest for access and for the location that I want to get to. So that's where I'm going to head to first. And then you can simply enter the Ink Realm. And now that we're here in the Ink Realm, we have just taken a bit of a short walk north to this housing area here. And as you come down past the kind of bamboo thatch structure here, you will see on this rock by this curved tree is our first gifty from the Ink realm. So we're going to claim this one first of all. And then our last gifty, which is for Gifty Angler, is down here. So it's just a short ways down from the first location that we were at. So you can follow the main path around and then curve back up. So this is basically just south of where the Lung Pagoda would be in the real world kind of thing. Just to give you an idea of placement and things like that. So there is this section here, this map kind of maze layout thing that you can adjust and stuff like that. But the gifty is over here on this rock. So you can investigate there, and that will be the final gifty. So if we come back into the time to collect section, or where are the gifties, you can see we have them all ticked off here, and then we can claim our extra 80 diamonds. I hope you found this guide helpful for finding the locations, especially with those ink round ones. I know the coloring is slightly different, but it's probably an easy one to kind of miss and not realize that it is in the ink realm. So yeah, I hope you did find this very helpful. If you did, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more Infinity Nikki and other cozy gaming content. I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys!